Hi guys, and welcome to another video. And we are on a new site, and the site's pretty good. It's quite big. So there's quite a bit to patrol. There's a couple of access points that just have to be aware of. Everyone seems to be behaving themselves at the moment. I think school holidays start this week, so maybe near the end of the week, going on for the next few weeks, is going to be maybe where you get the most action, where the kids are going to be off school, parents are still going to be at work, etc. Yeah, but the site is pretty good. There is a toilet there. We've got a toilet on site, but we have to flush it with rainwater. So there's a bin round there that's collecting rain off the roof. So if you use the toilet, you have to flush it with rainwater. So that is a desperate times, desperate measures kind of thing. I think there is electrics in there. There is some plug sockets, although someone said the plug sockets isn't that great. But this time of year, it's warm enough. Don't need to bother having a heater and things like that. The only issue I've got with the site, let me show you this. Now, I don't know if you've... there's a couple there. There's a couple there. These little green pellets. These little green pellets, I keep finding them on Cooper. Now, you're not the only dog here, are you? Because in this one, we've got this. Both stay in. We've got this. Ollie, get in. No, stay there. In. Hey, get in. Ollie, in. Go on. Do not jump out. So yeah, we've got this issue. In. What a little toe rag. So yeah, we've got that issue. Now, I had Cooper here yesterday. This is my second day on the site. I had Cooper here yesterday, and he gets it on his arm, he gets it on his legs, and maybe a sort of around his chest area. I've got a little comb in my vest. Although it's missing a few teeth, I've got a little comb in my vest, and literally I'll just flick them out. Where Ollie's so much smaller, it ends up on his head, his back, it's all sorts. Now, I can get the ones out of his sort of his normal fur and that, but his ears are, especially when they're wet, they're quite tangly, so it becomes a lot of effort to have to sort of get that stuff out. So that's the only real issue I've got. It's heavily overgrown here. The grass is really high, so the problem is it does get the dogs quite wet. Obviously, Ollie being a lot smaller, the grass is taller than him, so he ends up getting the whole of him wet. But these little green pellet things are becoming a bit annoying. But there's not much you can kind of do about it. Like I say, Cooper's really easy because he's normally drier and you can just flick them off of him. Ollie, I can get it off most of his fur. It's just his ears where it's a little bit more tangly. They're quite hard to flick out, etc. But like I say, overall, it's not too bad. But like I say, we're coming up to the school holidays now. So that's going to be when the kids are off school and the parents are at work. So that's probably where we're going to probably get most of the action here. But from what I've heard, I think that they've only got on a few times. There's a public footpath where they can bump each other over the wall and get into the back. So I'm sort of facing the gate, etc., the sort of the main entrance, which is pretty secure. And then obviously I've got the bit around the back I just need to be careful of. I know that there is some stuff going on here, so I'm quite interested. I saw some people yesterday that was coming up having a look. There's some notices on the gate that people were having a look, etc. I went up and spoke to one person, but he was just visiting from Germany, etc. But what I'm interested in is to speak to local people that are around here that are having a look to see what their feelings are about what's happening around here, because that will give me a bit of an insight to if there is sort of local unrest or whether the locals are happy with what's happening. Because if it's not, then maybe there will be some local things going on around here that because they're not happy about what's going on. So I think there's a lot to come from this site. On working days, which is pretty decent, so I'm getting my vitamin D. I was struggling before I went on honeymoon. I was struggling with sort of mouth ulcers, and when I've kind of looked into it and I spoke to a dentist and I spoke to a doctors about it, They said actually what it is it's a deficiency of vitamin D. Now, you get vitamin D from the sun, and as someone that works nights and very rarely sees the sun, etc., that does make a lot of sense to why I was getting mouth ulcers and that. Because then I went on honeymoon, obviously in the sun, and the mouth ulcers went. So it's good. It's much better to be working days. But I think that's just an interesting thing, that there are some things that go with this job in terms of night work, etc. And like I say, I never thought about the mouth ulcers being linked to working nights and not having enough vitamin D from the sun, etc. So if you are working this job and you want to keep on top, maybe get some vitamin D tablets or some vitamin D top-ups if you are suffering with mouth ulcers as well. So yeah, but that's kind of what's just been going on. I'm going to now have to decomb Ollie and try and get some of them green pellets out. But yeah, it's a constant nightmare. Every time I get him out, he comes back looking like that. Right, I'm going to bring you guys. I don't need to go to the toilet, but I'm curious because I didn't actually see what the toilet looked like when they said there was one here. And I mean, I can guess what the inside of here kind of looks like, but I'm going to bring you guys along and we'll see what it looks like. Brace yourself. I need my torch, apparently. Need my torch because it's pretty dark in there. Okay, that's not too bad. I can kind of deal with that. It's a little eerie in and around here. I think shots were fired. I don't want to spend too much time in it. But yeah, that's what you would call a dog handler's toilet. Not the worst I've seen. Okay, coming up to the end of the shift now. Got about an hour or so maybe until the end of the shift, and it's been a decent one so far. And hopefully I haven't jinxed it for the last hour, but yeah, it's been decent. Cooper likes to go and sit down by the front gate, and he just watches people walk their dogs past, and people walk past quite frequently, and Coop likes to just go and sit down there. So normally we just go to the front gate for like maybe 5-10 minutes, and Cooper will just watch people go past. It's obviously a good deterrent. They obviously see me and Coop at the gate, so it's a good visual deterrent. But also mainly it's because Coop likes to go there and watch dogs go past. And the most cartoon thing just happened, and wish I had it on camera, but obviously it's a member of the public. I'm obviously not videoing them all the time. But Coop was there, and he was just sitting down, just watching people going past. There was a dog going past, and then there was a couple of boys, like late teens, early 20s, I think, and they was just jogging on the road going past. And heard one of them say to one of them, "Oh, there's a police dog." And they both looked, and they was looking at us as they were kind of running past, and one of them runs straight into a lamppost. Because I heard them say, "Oh, look, there's a police dog," and then I saw them both looking, so I just sort of half looked away. And then I heard a bang and then a rattle, and as I looked over, where the lamppost is, he was just laying flat on his back next to it. So yeah, But take from that what you will. Obviously, they thought Cooper was a police dog. Now, take that as you will for the way I'm dressed or the way that Cooper looks, etc., or the way that we come across. But take that as you will. Is that a good deterrent? Am I putting too much into it to look like police, etc.? I don't believe I do. I just wear a tack vest and all in black. Cooper's obviously a German Shepherd. I think that when people see someone in a tack vest and a German Shepherd, their first thought is police dog. But yeah, like I say, we just go and sit down there because Coop likes to go and do it, and it's a decent deterrent if people see. And then obviously now he's run into that lamppost, they're going to be down telling their mates a story about how they saw a police dog in this facility and he ran into a lamppost, etc. So the word will get round that this is being monitored and there are police dogs on site, so hopefully that will stop people from thinking about coming on as well. But yeah, like I say, it's all a bit of fun, but the most cartoon thing I think I've ever seen, watching someone run into a lamppost. But guys, yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. I think I've got a good plan for my next video, and it's going to be some proper hard article search that I'm going to try and test Coop on, because obviously you guys have seen me test Coop on article search before, but I think that there is a real proper test to be had here. So I think that I'm going to do that maybe tomorrow, and then that'll be my video for next week. But yeah, there's definitely on this site, there's a chance to do some proper article search work and see actually where he is in terms of like proper site article search work. So I think that might be my next one next week. So guys, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below for loads more videos. And that's for now. I'll see you again next week. Cheers for watching. See you later. Bye.